What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering with a bit of an update that I think a lot of people expected and some questions about, what's going to happen going forward. I think pretty much everyone was certain that the remains found on Sunday were in fact Gabby Petito. Now, the results of an autopsy has confirmed that it is indeed her. And the parents have, I don't know, some semblance, knowing for sure, okay, here she is. They can stop chasing ghosts, so to speak. And, I'm sure they're getting all sorts of tips and weirdo psychics calling them. And we've also got some new information about a note left on the vehicle and why it's so hard to find Brian Laundrie. I think, obviously, he's got a week's head start on anybody. He could be miles and miles and miles into a nature reserve that would be nearly impossible to find him, or if he's even there at all, after a new deer camera spotted someone that looked pretty much like him. A lot of people online talking about, that are very certain it's him, and some people are very certain it's not him. To me, it's at least conceivable. Deer cameras, early morning, black and white, aren't exactly the highest quality. And, it's a moving image, a moving picture, so it's difficult. But now we do know the cause of her passing was homicide. We know that due to the coroner's initial reports. They haven't released any of the kind of grisly details. I'm thankful for that. I'm not sure that I would cover that anyway. I'm not sure that, I'm pretty sure that it was probably someone's hands around the throat, but who knows? Interestingly enough, we still don't really have anything to tie Brian to it other than his actions after the fact. And the question is now, will authorities actually finally name Brian Laundrie as a suspect instead of just a person of interest? We know this morning a deer camera pictured somebody that kind of looked like him 500 miles away. Just to put this in perspective, Florida is gigantic. It could take, I don't know, more than 10 hours or close to 10 hours to drive from tip to tail in a vehicle at 60 miles an hour, feels like. Maybe it's less than that, but I've certainly at least 6. 500 miles is a long drive. It is an impossible walk, given the amount of time that he's been missing. What's very frustrating is the parents continue to stonewall investigators. They obviously know where he is. There's no question in my mind. And here's why. You can see here some pictures. You can see the family of Brian Laundrie, who vanished as authorities hunted for his girlfriend, found a note left on his car in Florida. Their attorney told the Post on Monday. The police left the note on Laundrie's Mustang, which his family found Wednesday parked near the Carlton Reserve. So 3 days of walking through thick brush. I don't know what kind of pace you can probably keep, but it's possible he went maybe 20 miles, 30 miles, but it's been many days since the vehicle was there. There was a note left, asked for the car to be removed, but the family left the vehicle there until Thursday that week, hoping he'd return to it. So the family somehow, miraculously, I don't know how, knew exactly where the vehicle was. Laundrie, 23, took off on a supposed hike of the 25,000-acre nature preserve on Tuesday and hasn't been heard from again. His family reported him missing on Friday. Police called off the search of the wildlife refuge on Monday, saying they had exhausted all avenues of searching in the grounds there, but they were still looking for Laundrie, who was identified last week as a person of interest in Petito's disappearance. This could all be a red herring. It really could be. It could be the biggest misdirection we've ever seen. They park the car out there, they pick up the kid, they drop the kid at the bus station. He could be in California, he could be in Puerto Rico, could be anything. I mean, we saw this morning that there was this webcam footage of somebody that looked like him, in Alabama. You could see authorities search for Brian Laundrie 500 miles from home following the Facebook tip. That's a long way to hoof. on foot, and it's a long hitchhike, to be honest. It's a 6 hour, 7 hour drive, 8, 9 hour drive, actually. And that's if it's all freeway. You could see where the car was here. It looks like maybe some tire tracks. This dude is absolutely on the run. You know, I don't really know what to expect now that we see, we know for a fact that it is her identity has been confirmed. You know, is there any physical evidence on the body? Boy, it seems unlikely given how long it was, you know, outside somewhere. But they still need to talk to Brian. The parents still need to talk to Brian. Is he even still alive? That's a question that I have. I don't believe so, to be honest with you. I hope I'm wrong, because I'm hoping that they'll get some justice and some semblance of closure in all of this. But I don't believe that he will be found alive. I believe that he walked off somewhere. I don't think that he was a man of financial means. So, you know, making it in a foreign country, getting, you know, out of Florida to Puerto Rico or something like that, you know, unless he has family there, that isn't exactly an easy road to hoe. You have a situation where, you know, the parents, are they wiring him money? Did they buy him a burner phone? We don't know. You can see they were now identified. Her family said through the attorney that they need time to grieve. We will be making a statement when Gabby is home. Police search for the fiance of Brian Laundrie resumed on Tuesday in the Florida Nature Reserve, where his parents reportedly said he indicated that he was going last week. Well, they know for a fact that his car was there, don't they? You know, this is a bizarre thing. I'm not sure. Again, I talked about this morning. If the 911 officer had simply shared the information with law enforcement that Brian was seen raising his hand to her, she might still be around. You could see here, a woman has said that she and her boyfriend gave Laundrie a ride August 29th in Wyoming, and that Laundrie claimed he had been camping by himself for multiple days. In a series of videos posted to TikTok, Miranda Baker said she and her boyfriend picked up Laundrie that evening while he was hitchhiking in Coulter Bear, Wyoming. That's not far from where the remains consistent with the human remains consistent of Petito's description were found. Laundrie offered to pay $200 for a ride before he even got into the vehicle, Baker said. Laundrie, who was wearing a backpack, pants, and hiking book, looked clean and didn't smell bad and was very polite. Baker said Laundrie told him he had been camping basically in the middle of nowhere at a site, the Grand Teton. The fact that he was willing to pay them such a huge sum of money as a hitchhiker is certainly odd to me. You know, it's definitely bizarre. I still don't think he's in the Carlton Reserve. I think if he's still alive, he's in a completely different area. There's been no sightings for days, with basically everybody, including everyone online and off, looking for this clown. To me, there's really no doubt that he committed this crime. Based on the way he reacted after this, it would just be extraordinarily unlikely for any other scenario to exist. I can't ever say it's possible or it's impossible. Maybe the guy had a mental breakdown, and you know, he's off walking into the distance, you know, chasing the sunset. I don't know, but certainly bad news. I don't know that there'll be any meaningful updates until Brian is in custody or his remains are found. Maybe he's hiding at home. Maybe he's hiding in the basement of the house. I don't know. I mean, certainly there have been weirder things that could happen. This case has been an interesting one as it's captivated just about everybody, including the, you know, race grifters who want to talk about, you know, it being missing white woman syndrome or whatever that may be. It's going to be interesting. If there's any major update tomorrow or if he's in custody, I will update you here on this channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button down below so you get notified when I stream or when I upload a video. I really appreciate all your support, and we'll talk to you again real soon.